EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Soldier Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mustang 19 Lion. Ready.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Second down and 8.
Set. Hut, hut.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
On the set.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Okay, break. Here we go. 18 Rattler.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
Ready. Hut.
Now give on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Got it. Ready.
2nd and 7.
70 Lion. Set. Check go.
A quick throw, gonna be caught by Pickens. He is in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
No touch that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
No touch that.
Here's 2nd and 2.
No touch that.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll put Addison in motion.
No touch.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. This one is caught by Addison.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Great, set. No touch.
On the option, it's Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Great, set. Stand. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man. Downfield, it's Tony. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. 41 yards.
63. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, 73. Alpha. No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go deep. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, most teams that find themselves in this situation, Mike, what are they going to do on 1st down? They're just going to run it. They're going to just plow it up in there, and the idea is don't make the quarterback take the center exchange in the end zone. Well, not this guy. He decides to throw it deep downfield, and even though it's an incomplete pass, you have to imagine it's going to soften that secondary up just a little bit.
Throwing again from his own end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And over there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, it's Swift. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
Panther 11. Let's go.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Warrior 70. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ready, set. Ready. Go street. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut.
To the air now on first and 10. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bears. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the double.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. Ready. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Bronco. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10.
Here we go.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
19 Lions. Hut, hut.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down.
Ready?
Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle.
18,
It's second and 5.
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he will score. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within 4. It is 14-10. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10.
Set up. Bronco 80. Set up.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready. Set, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Set.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Tight, 19 tight. Set, ready. Go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Bigelow play action here with McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Come 19, come 19. Hut, hut.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
On the ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Trap 60, traps. Here we go, shot.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Ready.
They'll run with Evans. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Mustang 19. Set. 19 Lion. Hut.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down.
18 Rattler, 18. rattling. Set up. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Set go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And this is gonna be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw complete to Scott. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage across the 50 to the 48.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a handoff running right. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
60, smash. Get up.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Look wide, get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defender...
The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. End zone, it's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's into space past the 25. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
79 Bronco. Let's go. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Ready up. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll try the right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2.
Shut up. Ready, ready.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Street. Mustang 19. Hut.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. On the move past the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
19 tight.
Now McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
60 Maverick. Cup 19. Hut.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Ready, break.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point, up and good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
On first down, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive, continue to cut into that deficit.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Warriors 70. Set up. Buffalo 18.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackmon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60.
Sending a receiver right. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Now he takes off. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He's going to air this one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.